Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. It's going to be Rocket in a 2v2 here in Rascallion. It's going to be a Patreon game from Rocket. He supports me at patreon.com/Falcon Paladin for at least $10 a month, which gives him the right to send me one replay a month, and I will cast it and put it on the main channel. No questions asked. Ooh, extractor tricking. Here's the Grinch. Rocket says he's going to go tank drop and then into battle cruiser. Let's see if he can get there. Top side, it is a Red Zerg player, the evil team. The good team, it is the Grinch. He's going to knight us. And his teammate is Rocket Raccoon, spinning by his command center. Team South is Boo Monster, who is a blue Protoss player. And in the next door to him, kind of bottom leftish, it is Shady Bear, a purple Terran. What do we got going on? The Grinch hatch firsting for a 15 hatch here in the new patch. He is copying the professional players, and that is a good thing. So Rack's coming up inside Rocket's base. We've got gas coming up. I think it's going to be a second gas because we have tank drops and battle cruisers, which do require a lot of Vespene gas. So I do like casting team games, man. They are fun. They are chaotic. They have weird combinations and compositions, and I like to see if they work together or just kind of treat it like a 1v1, right? Oh, Rocket gave control of his buildings to Grinch. Yo, that is a good thing to do in a team game, because you can lower the depots yourself as a Zerg player to get out with your drones or your lings or what have you. So let's see what's going on here in Shady Bear's place here. We've got ourselves, a reactored barracks with some gas here. Maybe it's going to be, a lot of Reapers. Tried to build an expansion, but hey, you walled yourself out, Mr. Shady Bear, with your supply depot. So lowers it. And then, yes, expanding. The Protoss player here, Boo Monster, second gas on one base, double gate, and a cybernetics core. That points to, let's see, adept pressure, maybe some stalker pressure here early here from Boo Monster. Factory on the way here from Rocket. Yes, we know. We know he wants to make tanks, and he wants to make medevacs. And expanding as well. So, maybe not concerted pressure like one base pressure, but we will see. Saturating the second gas here is Boo Monster. So 3 racks off of 2 bases here and 1 gas. So a lot of Marines, maybe a couple Marauders here. And there we go. Starport coming up here from Rocket. The Grinch, yes, going into lair. He did say he was going to do Nidus pressure here. The Niduses require vision. So that's why these Overlords are moving across the map here. Well, moving up the map, I guess. And Rocket could upgrade to an orbital to give his Zerg teammate vision for his Niduses, but we will see if he does. Boo Monster's Nexus warping in. We've got Shady Bear upgrading his expansion to an orbital command. Whew. A little bit sniffly today. Hope you guys are having a fantastic time here on Le Chanel. And there's the fusion core. Okay, so tanks, medevacs, battle cruisers, everything is A-okay here from Rocket. 1 base tank drop into battle cruiser. I think we need to expand, dude. Just make a command center here, lower it down, saturate the gas, and you will find it much easier to make battle cruisers and stuff. The Grinch says, I'm ready. Are you? Where's your... Not quite ready. There you go. We've got a Nidus network almost ready to go. All right, says Rocket. I'm going to boost out. So Ling Queen Nidus here from the Grinch at 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Holy crap. Holy cannoli. What is the play going to be here? I mean, we know what the play is. What's the response going to be here? The Lings, the Queens, they're running in. No, Shady Bear, what does he have? He's got Marines, like I said, and a couple Marauders, and a lot of Marines, and a couple Marauders here unloading. Siege your siege tank, Rocket. Siege the tank. I like your Marines. I like these Lings. We need to fight together. The Queens are attacking the orbital, though. That's not really the target you want to be going for. Maybe spreading some... Yeah, spreading creep is great here. Trying to target fire the siege tank, and they do successfully target the siege tank here. Stalker's coming in here, too. Transfusing the Queens. Mommy, says Rocket. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but he did lose his siege tank. The creep spread is pretty awesome. The transfuses here from the Grinch are not bad for this level. Dude, more Lings coming in would be good. These creep tumors going down would be so good, too. They don't get target fired. Ah, the Queens and the Lings are crushing right now. And the creep into this natural base. Ah, Rocket, send some more dudes. Bring some more guys. Help your Zerg teammate. He's doing awesome. He's spreading further creep into the enemy base here. The Stalkers and the SCVs are putting in some work. These Queens are pretty much invulnerable for now. However, that medevac was healing a Zergling. That's actually pretty hilarious. Rocket, more. Dude, more Lings. More Lings. Come on. You can handle Marauders and Stalkers with a lot of Zerglings and these Queens. That's what we're talking about. Dude, the transfuses here. Absolutely glorious transfuses. Finally recognizing the Stalker count's a little bit too high. Backing out. Rocket, where's the follow-up, Rocket? Nidus down. Oh no, all the tumors. Not these ones. Not these ones. Not these ones. Oh, got them all. Got all of the tumors with one really, really well done scan. So Shady Bear's base is away for a minute. Another Nidus comes up. What? Over in Boo Monster's side of the main base here, which they're sharing. Shield battery keeping some of these probes alive. More probes are dying. The Grinch is kind of just winning this thing single-handedly. They're trying to snipe down the shield battery, which again, oh my gosh, a lot of the probes are down here. Oh, did Boo Monster expand down this way too? Or no, this is the natural. This isn't the main. I'm an idiot. I am blind. I'm like, where's all the tech? Totally blind. Another Nidus. Okay, Rocket, is your battlecruiser follow-up coming soon? No? Okay, those are Marines, I guess. You have a battlecruiser. Not so much. Dude, a battlecruiser showing up here would be pretty good. Oh. Yo. Another Nidus coming up. What do we got here? And then Rocket shows up with his unupgraded Marines. Yeah, unupgraded Marines. We're trying to focus down this Nexus. He's got roaches now, too. Rocket! Make a battle cruiser, Rocket! At least help a little bit, man. Okay, he's not making a battle cruiser. All right, well, the Grinch has really put his heart and soul into this thing. And it's kind of sort of winning. Look at all the creep on that Nexus. That is disgusting. Roaches showing up. Oh, too many Marines, too many Marauders. Nexus lives. Unupgraded Marines wandering in here from Rocket. He's producing Hellions. He's producing... I don't even know, man. He's making more unupgraded Marines. He's sending Hellions across the map to die. Rocket's finally got a second base here. Upgraded that to a planetary. Wait, he made a battlecruiser. Wait, hold on. I apologize, Rocket. You did have a battlecruiser out. Where did that guy come from? All right, dude. This worker count for Boo Monster is 17. Not great. Not the worst thing I've ever seen either. He's blinking against this battlecruiser, but kind of losing everything at the same time. Blinking back to... Yeah, blinking back to the shield battery, but then here comes some mules for repair purposes. Aw, sick. Sick plays. Beautiful plays. On the counterattack, though. Oh, boy, big Marine Marauder army here from Shady Bear. They've got the stim. They've got the combat shield, but they are getting wrecked by this big Queen Roach army here just for sheer numbers. Marine Marauder usually does pretty well against that. But not that time. This battlecruiser's got 6 kills. He's killing a Nexus. Another Knight is trying to come up. 2 Zealots hacking at it. I thought this would be enough to kill it before it came up, but maybe they were just a little bit too late. Unload. Transfuse. Transfuse the Nidus. Oh, it doesn't matter. Shady Bear taps it. That's a GG. Game 1 of our Twofer for patrons with our guy Rocket and Mac is complete. But yo... Rocket contributed. I'll give him a contribution sticker here. But, dude, the Grinch was amazing. The Grinch was going Ling, Queen, Nidus. He teched into roaches behind it. He saturated. He got a third base up at some point. He Nidused over here. He Nidused over here. He creep spread. He did transfuse the Nidus. He transfused the other queens. He was on fire. He absolutely was killing it. And then, yeah, Rocket contributed, right? He dropped a tank. He dropped a couple Marines inside the base once. He rallied some dudes across the map. The battlecruiser was the biggest deal. He takes down the Nexus. And yeah, that's a 2v2 for you, man. It's going to be aggressive. If you're not preparing for aggression in a 2v2, you are playing the game wrong. I promise you that. So that's game 1 of our non-sneaky Twofer patron cast of the day here. But just with Mac and Rocket. So if you enjoyed it, great. If you want to watch Mac play, stick around. Wait, Rocket lost a battlecruiser in this game? No friggin' way. When did that happen? Hold your horses, please. We're backing it out. One battlecruiser, one battlecruiser, one battlecruiser, one battlecruiser, one battlecruiser, one battlecruiser. Okay, so 0 battlecruisers and 1 lost. So where? There it is. So this guy jumps across. Here. So this guy gets a ton of work done. Or at least some work, but then there are enough stalkers just to straight up kill it. Okay, so that one dies straight up. Well, got 8 kills, though. Killed a couple stalkers, dude. This is happening. This is happening. Yeah, I kind of like it overall, right? Battlecruisers jumping into your enemy bases. Nidus is erupting in your enemy bases. Just stuff popping in here with absolutely little foreknowledge to speak of. Going to be really hard to deal with. Right, at the lower levels of the ladder, which this one obviously is. I mean, the Grinch is obviously pretty fantastic. But yeah, that's our GG. So well done, the Niduses, the Lings, the Queens, the Roaches, the Battle Cruisers. Teamwork on display. Let's move into game number 2. Tap that like button if you haven't already. Game 2 zone, Whispers of Gold. Top left, Hive Mind. Bottom right, MackWinston. Let's times 2 this for just a second here to start us off. But yeah, man, Mac, another patron of mine at patreon.com/Falcon Paladin for at least $10 a month. Awesome dude, been here for a long time. Has a lot of interesting games, man. A lot of PvTs, but sometimes some PvZs like this. Interesting to see what his plan is going to be here. I think it's going to be Colossus. He loves Colossus, as most Protoss players do. They are good. They've got good range. They've got splash damage. What else do you want from your units in the Protoss army, right? So, I think we're going to attempt a cannon rush here. I think MackWinston said, here is the clown show for this month. So, I think that's part of it here. Just a little bit of a failed cannon rush to start off this game. And then a forge into a Nexus. Oh, boy. That's some exciting stuff. I mean, come on. It's not a big deal. Oh, the pool's done from Hive Mind. Never mind. Hold on a second. This guy... This dude is proxying. Where are your Zerglings? How do you have a pool and you don't have any Zerglings? He's finally making some Lings, I guess. But, dude, okay, there's a cannon coming up here. These probes are fighting. Come on. This cannon coming up. It needs to be here now. Okay, that cannon's huge. And that cannon's also huge here. So, canceling the proxy hatch. Death to the drone. And getting a gateway behind it. Dude, Mac, I am impressed. I gotta say, I'm not impressed with Hive Mind, because the dude went pool first, and then was like, I guess I'll have some Lings out around 3 minutes or something, whatever. MackWinston gets a failed cannon rush against a pool first, goes Nexus, and then throws down a couple cannons, and is great. This is so bad for the Zerg right now. He's trying to make up for it. He's getting a macro hatch. He's getting double... Okay, double gas makes no sense here, dude. You have 15 workers. You have 15 drones. You can't 2-hatch. Okay. Okay, sure. You can't 2-gas. Macro hatch. Dude, this is not the way. You need more drones, man. You need more drones. He's got 1 larva. I guess he's trying to trying to get as much larva as he can with the macro hatch concept here. He is making more queens. Just kidding, he's not. He's actually working on an Overlord speed upgrade. Why is it getting pneumatized carapace? This is the weirdest. Yep, this is Clown Fiesta E for sure. Oh, he's going drops. He's going Ling drops over here. Maybe he's trying to go Ling drops with it. I mean, anytime I see an Overlord on the edge of a person's base and there are Lings underneath the Overlord, I think they're going to get dropped in. But I don't see the Evo chamber. No, not working. This is very, very strange, dude. He is upgrading to a lair at the natural base. Lair timing. Zealots are like, let's see if he has anything. He's got 6 Lings and a Queen, which actually 2 Zealots can kill. Straight up. Maybe kill the Lings first, though. I don't know about... Seriously, though. Kill the Lings first, though. Okay, well. Did not go as well. I mean, with good micro, that's going to be a hard thing anyway, because, yes, you try to kill the Lings, they run away. The Queen's hitting you the whole time. Twilight Council coming in here from Mac. Very injured, 0 kills. Zealot did scout out, saw the macro hatch, saw the Lings, saw the Queens. Saw the Hive, yeah? He did see the Hive morphin in there. There are the Dropper Lords. Yeah. There are said Dropper Lords. Oh, no, they moved it to a lair. That's right. Okay, so that's what the lair is for. So he's going to have speed Dropper Lords here. Get Lings inside the main. Dude. There's nothing defending these probes inside the main base at all. This is Clown Fiesta-y. 100%. Dude's getting Burrow as well. Hive Mind. Being hilarious. Adepts. Swinging across the map. There are just like a Queen here, I guess. And a Spine happening. Going to be a minute before it's here. And these Lings, do they not have speed yet? No. Working on it. Yes. Okay. He's trying to take down the Nexus. He's pooping creep over here. Dude, poop creep where the Nexus needs to be next. Adepts are... Oh, no. Adepts are getting surrounded by drones. This Queen is helping to kill them, too. Not a bad response from Highbind, considering the situation. Oracle tries to shut it down. No! Nexus dies. Oracle shows up. The Overlords are like, wee, bye. Ah, he tried to poop creep on where the Nexus was good. He could have been a little bit closer with that creep pooping. He wants it, though. He wants it so bad. That Oracle's out of energy. There's the cancel. There's the creep poop. This game is crazy bananas. Holy haralabob. This is one heck of a crazy game. Mac just lost his entire main base. Remember when I said he got away with going Nexus after failed Cannon Rush? I'm not sure that he did. This is pretty terrible stuff for our guy Mac. He does send in losses, by the way. So just always keep in mind, just because you see the name Mac doesn't mean, that's a win. This guy only sends in wins. We see him all the time here. That Oracle's got a bunch of energy. That is a really good anti-Ling unit, as it always has been. Oh my gosh. Max says, well, can't retake my main base right now. Let's get a third Nexus. Hive Mind's getting a Baneling Nest. He's getting a Spire. He's only got 35 workers. He's sitting here on what? 300 minerals. Bunch of larvae. Yeah, 12 larvae. He could just explode in worker count here. But at the same time, he's also trying to poop creep and harass and shut down expansions here. Doesn't know about this one, though. We guessed wrong about where the expansion would be. So what's the fall? Oh, Mass Mutalisk would actually be kind of incredible here. I'd like to see more workers than 32 here at 7 minutes. You got enough. He's not saturating these gases either. Dude, drones. Make some drones. Make drones. You have 20 larvae, 700 minerals, and 3 bases that you really could stand to saturate. You could saturate these gases. You could saturate this base all the way. You could saturate this whole thing. Well, he's making 6 drones. I'll give that to him, I guess. Baneling drops. Baneling drops. 19 probes have died here with the ones up there and the ones down here. But still, 16 workers at this base. The Baneling drops didn't do a ton. Third base getting saturated here. Man's working on mutas. He can make 3 Mutalisks because he's finally saturating these gases, but he didn't for a good long while. This isn't fully saturated. These are saturated, sure. Okay, so now he's doing the right thing at least. But yeah, Mass Muta can handle this. 3 Mutas, maybe not as capable of handling this. This is a weird PvZ. I like it a lot. So yeah, the Muta's helping immensely here. The Spore takes down the Oracle. That's a big deal too. I mean, the Oracle was going to die to the Mutalisks regardless. Queens and Mutas against Void Rays. Pretty awesome. Zealots hacking away at all the gas income here at the third base, though. They've got charge too, no doubt. Yeah, that's a big deal. Resaturate those gases. Keep making Mutas. Max into Phoenix now. He recognizes the threat these Mutalisks are and is going for the one thing that is faster than a Mutalisk and can fly, and that is a Phoenix. Is that true? Is that the only flying thing in all of StarCraft that is faster than a Muta? I think it might be. Dude, kill these probes. I know you won't. Look, man. Sure, there you go. Probe down. Phoenix up. Fighting one Phoenix. Not actually as hard. Yeah, that Void Ray is probably toast. Oh, beautiful micro there. That last final hit just pop. Little bit of a pop there. Okay, 2 Phoenix out into a Hydra Den. On the follow-up here is Hivemind. He is tech switching kind of impressively, right? Ling drops, and then into Mutalisks, and now into Hydras, and finally fires up 15 drones here at 10 minutes. Let's rock. Oversaturating that base, fine. It's better than unsaturating the base, isn't it? Fully saturating your main would kind of be nice, I feel like, but whatever you're into. Now you're just hoping that Mac doesn't have any ability to get, well, to get enough Phoenix to lift all your Hydras and kill them. And 2, to get any splash damage, which it doesn't seem like he is. He's expecting a consistent play into Mutalisks or maybe Corruptors here from Hivemind, but that's not what it is. He's misreading this. That said, enough Phoenix against a smaller number of Hydras is gonna be awesome. It really is. Any sign of a 4th base from Hivemind? That'd be nice. So how many Hydras do we have? 2, not enough. Ooh, he's going for a Nidus. Were we surprised that the guy who opened up Ling Drop would go for a Nidus later? No, not me. The Spore, the natural enemy of the Phoenix, has been taken down. Double Nidus network. He wants to go for... He wants to be able to make 2 Niduses simultaneously. Kind of awesome. Big fan of that. There's the Templar Archives. He saw the Hydras, immediately tosses up a Templar Archives, which is incredibly smart. And just continuing to pump Phoenix here. That's the right move. If all your opponent is making are Hydras and Mutas, then Mass Phoenix can handle that. I mean, assuming we don't get up to a critical mass of Hydras, like we're talking 50 Hydralisks, right? That's where the Phoenix just start to die. They get in range of that Hydra ball and everything explodes. So you got to keep in mind, if there are too many Hydras, maybe back it out a little bit. Continuing to send Zealots across is the right idea, right? Keeping the enemy on their toes because charge lots keep showing up at their bases is good in every matchup. Speedling's a little bit less, right? You can deal with Speedling attacks, especially towards the later game, pretty well. But man, those Zealots show up and you got to take them seriously. Hive's on the way for our guy, Hivemind. He did tell us what he was going to do today. He's got Hive on the mind. And a 4th base coming in here too. So 3 base versus 4 base. This is weird stuff. Oh, there's the double Nidus. Gets a Changeling in the base. Man, Hivemind is kind of legit. I've had some questions about how he's been playing, but he's up to 57 workers now. He's expanding. He's getting upgrades. He's trying to get... How many Hydras do you need to kill these? There you go. There's the lift on the Phoenix, baby. And the Stalker's causing some issues here too. Storm! Storm comes in just in the absolute nick of time for Mac. Obliterating that drop. Oh, so good. That was a dangerous position to be in. But because the storm was there, everything was okay in the end, and that gets absolutely shut down. Mutas harassing. Taken down, I have no idea what that was. That was maybe a cannon. Killing a cannon here at the natural base. It's now 58 to 48 army supply. Mac is up. Mac has Psystorm, Charge Lots, Stalkers, Phoenix. A good anti-Hydra composition. I did think maybe one Nidus was left back here, or one Nidus with Creep was left back here, but that means you have vision to make another Nidus. I love the mass warping of Stalkers. Like, what's this happening? Something's in my base and I'm out of position. Warp in 10 Stalkers to deal with it. Easy peasy. Another base down to the south here for Mac. 1, 2, 3, 4. More and more Mutalisks in production. Interestingly enough, that Phoenix count is 7. It's not, 20 Phoenix, but they've got attack upgrades. They're not working on an ion pulse crystals or anything, but still, they can deal with your Mutalisks pretty ably. What an interesting game. 3/3's on the way from Hivemind for his Hydras. His Queens, too, are going to benefit from those upgrades, which is going to be kind of awesome in a situation where you're defensive like this or you're Nidusing. Those are the situations where Queen attacks really come into play. Yeah, Mac expanding down to the south here. Is there an OBS up this way? I just keep hallucinating some blue over here, but no. Mac's kind of playing fairly blind here. I'd like to see a little bit more of OBS play. I know it's tough when it's Hydra Muta and you're trying to get OBS out across the map. Big Stalker arm. Okay, it's Stalker High Templar Phoenix army is what it is. Hivemind double Nidusing inside the main base again. Stalkers can't kill both of these Niduses in time. This hatch is gonna die. And the Niduses come up and nothing erupts out of them. Interesting. This base getting saved by a single cannon. And now Hivemind is 3 base to 4 base. And Hivemind is probably dead. Unless these Mutas can do a ton of work, which they can't because the Phoenix are hacking away at them. And the Psystorm is eating the Hydralist so deliciously, getting out of the storm at least a little bit. Dude, the Phoenix lifting and killing. Oh, it's so pretty good. Actually, that did not go as well for them as I think they expected it or hoped it to. 54 to 48 army supply, though. Mac is still up. He's got more Stalkers coming. The army value of Hivemind is pretty small. He's got 13 Hydras and some Zerglings, which the High Templar count indicates that's not going to work out for you at all. These High Templar are very close to all having another storm. They don't have one yet. Hivemind says, I lost my 4th base. I will kill your 4th base in retaliation. Robotics Bay on the way for MackWinston says, perhaps we shall use some of those Colossus Falcon was talking about earlier in the match. Blinking on top of your enemy is crazy. Oh, Ling's actually getting on top of these High Templar pretty effectively. Several of them died. Doesn't matter. GG. The army dies on the other side of the map there. 14 High Templar did die in that game. There were 6 left of varying health levels here, as you can see there in the bottom right. Yeah, I bet the heart rate was up for that one for Mac. That was amazing. That started off with a link. Nope. It started off with a cannon rush attempt that failed into a Nexus first against a pool first that somehow sort of worked. And then we got the Ling drop into the main base, killed the main Nexus, denied the main Nexus for a hot minute, then into the Mutas, and then into the Phoenix, and then into the Hydralisks. Whew. And then into the Psystorm. Finally, that was enough. That's where all the Zerg stuff died. 15,000 to 13,000 resources lost here. Mac had fewer, obviously, and yeah, just never really lost a base after losing the main, which is a funny thing to say. Some Lurkers would have been nice here. I want to say some Banelings would have been pretty good, too, against the Zealots and whatnot. Hydra Ling Bane. Maybe a better play than Hydra Muta against someone who has already proven to have a bunch of Phoenix out. The decision to go for those Mutalisks, again, was a bad decision here by Hivemind. Didn't get the economy rolling as much, but he was microing a lot on this side of the map with little Baneling drops and Ling run-bys and all sorts of crazy stuff here. So, understandable. It kind of screws with your opening macro when you have that to worry about, and that's why we're at this level and why you're not competing, at the GM section of the ladder. Fun. Really, really, really fun stuff there. So that is a fantastic game from Mac. He scrapped, he clawed, he fought his way back. He killed a hatch. He lost a nexus. He took his price, and he won the game. That's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, A Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.